Beauties, welcome back to my channel. My name is Vijay. Thank you so much for tuning in. Today we're going to be talking about products that I absolutely love to buy from Nykaa. Now Nykaa is the biggest online portal, biggest website in India. You get everything under their umbrella out there. You name it, they have it. I don't think there's any other website that competes with Nykaa as a platform as of yet, and I wish there would be more and more, because I get so many DMs from you guys asking, what should I buy from Nykaa? There's a sale that is happening out there. So I thought I should make this video so in case you're planning to shop when there's a sale, because there's always an ongoing sale at Nykaa, you can come back to this video. There'll be part 1, part 2, probably part 3, because there are too many products for me to talk about from the Nykaa portal. I mean, even if I wanted to stock up, I would restock this over and over and over again, because these are absolutely wicked. All right, so without wasting much time, let's get started with product number 1. The first one that I want you to pick up, if there is a sale that is happening or not, which is absolutely delightful as a product, is the PAC Micro Finish Setting Spray. It is unlike any other setting spray in the Indian market right now, and very close to the Morphe Continuous Setting Spray. It is beautiful, you guys. There is a fragrance to it. So fragrance is not, every setting spray has got their fragrance, but this is not at all overbearing, overwhelming, but it is such a beautiful fine mist. It's like an aerosol. It's basically an aerosol. So what comes out of it is extremely fine, and the makeup just lasts all day. I have recommended this to so many friends. I've recommended to friends who are actresses in Kerala, like one of them is Ashwati Menon, all right, and she absolutely loves it. And every time she wants to refreshen her face, be it with makeup, without makeup, I've seen her just spritz that all over the face, and it just makes it gives that nice refreshed dewiness to the face. All right, it makes your makeup last for a very, very long time, and it doesn't give you that cakey feel. It doesn't give you that oily feeling. It's one of the best makeup setting spray in India. The second one is the K-Beauty Banana Powder. Now, I absolutely love K-Beauty products. I think they're hitting it out of the ballpark with just one beautiful launch after the other. Every product so far that I've tried, I'm talking about the new launch so far, I have been really surprised by how well it has worked on my acne-prone skin. The same thing goes for their HD Banana Powder. For me, the baking powder of Huda Beauty is one of my favorite, okay, the banana powder. It sits very well. But even that has a tendency of drying it out a little bit. But this one from K-Beauty is better, especially the banana powder is perfect for olive, yellow, warm skin tones. Even if you have a foundation that is slightly too orange or too darker, you can somehow make it work when you bake with this banana powder. But the K-Beauty one is extremely hydrating, and even if I bake with the K-Beauty banana powder, I don't feel it's sitting on the dry areas of my face. They have done an incredible job out here. Even the packaging reminds me so much of the Huda Beauty one. I'm talking about what comes out of that finely milled transparent net, okay, that mesh just makes the powder even more fine, okay, so it just sits beautifully, and you can bake, you can set your makeup really, really well with it. And the fact that it's more reasonable than the very expensive Huda Beauty just makes this one an overall winner. Now let's move on to a Huda Beauty product, which I keep on mentioning time and again whenever somebody asks me, like if I'm a beginner, what eyeshadow palette should I go for? And I always say Huda Beauty Remastered, the Gold Remastered. I feel there are loads of really good eyeshadow palettes, okay, and Nykaa has many from various brands, like, you know, Makeup Revolution has some really killer eyeshadow palettes, also extremely affordable. But I feel whenever Nykaa has a sale, they really cut down the prices of various international brands, and that's a very good time for you to invest in a good eyeshadow palette. And you actually need that one palette that will take you through and through. And why I love the Remastered Gold, why I love this palette in general, is because it's such a beautiful warm tone palette. It's got all the shades that is Indian skin tone friendly. You can achieve so many looks with it. It's got that textured eyeshadow. It's got the mattes that are beautiful. It blends also very well, very, very pigmented. Even the gold eyeshadows, I'm talking about the textured ones, you know, it's not too gritty. They reformulated it and they made it a lot more better. So if you're having a daytime look for the office, or you want to pull it all the way to a party look, all the way to an Indian wedding look, you can definitely achieve it with this one palette. Now, when it comes to many international products where Nykaa is concerned, please be careful, because, you know, they do have a reputation of giving you something that is is nearing expiry date. Nevertheless, it's a beautiful must-have palette. You're looking out for that one palette to invest in, and this is something that I'll keep on recommending. I mean, I don't think any other eyeshadow palette, she's got so many good ones, but nothing so far has touched her first launch. The fourth product is the E.L.F. Putty Primer. Now, as a primer, it's very, very hydrating, and I'm not somebody who falls into the hype of a product. I like to review it, research before I buy it myself and test it out properly. And they have variations to this right now. Putty bronzer, putty blush, and I hope that this would reach India as well. Now, when it comes to Indian standard, this drugstore brand is not affordable out there. It is slightly expensive, but boy, is it worth it. First of all, when it comes to minimizing pores, it does the trick of just blurring it slightly. I haven't seen a drastic pore minimizing kind of an option out here with this putty primer, but the way makeup sits on top of that, it is extremely lightweight, very, very hydrating. Guys, it doesn't go into the pores that many silicone primers does. This has a habit of just slowly, like I said, it doesn't close it, but it kind of gives it a slight blurring effect. But the way the makeup sits after that, on top of that for a very long time, it's a beautiful primer. It might look like it's not going to last for a while, but you just need a tad bit. A little goes a long way with this. Absolutely love the putty primer. The next one, I wanted it to be lipstick. I wanted to give you concealer. NYX Can't Stop, Won't Stop concealer a try. I'm in the shade Neutral Buff. This is such a brilliant concealer, okay, almost like a full coverage concealer, but it is not at all drying. It is very, very hydrating. When this goes on a sale, you guys, please make sure that you stock it up. Even if you have a backup of your backup, it just doesn't matter, because I do. This is my backup basically. I'm not ashamed to say that because I love this concealer so much, and many a times my shade gets sold out very easily. So that is why when I like something, I take a backup of this, and this concealer has made me forget my foundation on a day-to-day basis. I just have to touch up wherever I require concealing. I mean, they've done an outstanding job. So those are my top 5 makeup must-haves from Nykaa. Now let's move on to skincare. The first one that I want you to pick up is the EPISOFT face wash. It's one of those face wash that many dermatologists also suggest for most of their patients, okay, for most of their clients, because it's extremely gentle, very non-stripping, doesn't, play around with the pH balance. It doesn't mess about with your skin's natural moisture. It's got all the right fatty alcohol, the good ingredients out there. It is just an underrated face wash, okay, and that is easily available at Nykaa, so stock it up, you guys. It reminds me so much of the CeraMide hydrating cleanser. I'm talking this, and the Dermaco one is very, very similar, but Dermaco has got an SLS as a surfactant. This has all the right ingredients, so it gets 10 on 10. It just makes your skin look so good, okay? So I absolutely highly suggest the EPISOFT one. Number 2 is the VAADI elbow, foot and knee scrub. Now, time and again, I have spoken about this VAADI soap, in my best of 2019 also. I think I mentioned this. It's not too gritty that it's going to hurt you, but for some good reason, the soap really gets to work and does its magic around your elbow, around your knee, around your foot area. Oh, I have to thank my sister Pooja for recommending this soap to me, because ever since, it's so hard, you guys, to get it, because it's always sold out, because it's a bestseller from VAADI. Your feet is very, very dry and hard and itchy, and your elbows feel very scaly, or your knee feels extremely dry and you're looking out for that rescue. I'm telling you, it is one of the best soap scrubs I have ever come across, and extremely affordable at the same time. It makes a difference if you're consistent with it. Just stock up on this. Kya jata hai, yeah? It's very, very affordable. I think one of the soap bar is less than 35 rupees. Just keep it. Try it. Maybe it'll work, maybe it won't. But I would say 90 out of 100, it's going to work for you. Juicy Chemistry deodorant sticks, okay? And I think I have mentioned about this deodorant sticks in the best of Juicy Chemistry. And I think for the last 1 year, I've been talking about the deodorant sticks from Juicy Chemistry. When I was pregnant, I wanted something that was gentle for my underarm area. And when you're pregnant, your skin tends to become extremely sensitive. When I discovered the Juicy Chemistry deodorant stick, there was no looking back for me, okay? It is just absolutely wonderful. Sustainable in every form, because from the packaging to the ingredients, I think they've got 3 variants. You can go for any of it, because I've tried tried all three. They're absolutely wonderful. It just controls the odor very well. It has helped me battle it in extreme humidity and summers in Kerala. Guys, one of the best deodorant sticks in India. So please, if there's a sale, Juicy Chemistry, or sale in Nykaa in general, check out the deodorant sticks from Juicy Chemistry. Now, the fourth product that I want you to pick up when it goes on a sale is from the Earth Rhythm. Oh my god, you guys, this moisturizer is absolutely gentle. Now, I don't know if at all you saw my top picks from the Earth Rhythm as a brand. I did go on and on and on about this face moisturizer. The ingredients in this is super gentle, extremely calming for the skin. It's fragrance free, by the way, and it is that one moisturizer that can be enjoyed by all skin types. It's my absolute favorite moisturizer at the moment, and if you're looking out for something that has got all the right ingredients to hydrate your skin, to protect your skin, especially when you're working around with various other actives, I'm talking about, you know, a high percentage vitamin C or a niacinamide or a retinol, this is the moisturizer that you can layer up, okay? Especially with the retinol, you can apply the PHYTO first, then your retinol, then the PHYTO again, like a sandwich basically. It has to be my top 5 moisturizer, and definitely a product that will be there in the best of 2021. The last skincare product from Nykaa that you should pick up when there's a sale is from Be Minimalist. Now, I have about 4 or 5 products from the Minimalist that I have been trying out for the last 1 year. And I have promised you a video, and I'm working on it, you guys. That should happen in the next week or two. One of the products out here, and that is the Niacinamide 5%. It is extremely gentle, you guys. Now, you got to understand that with all the Minimalist products, the base of it is aloe vera. So if aloe vera is a little too irritating for your skin, then maybe most of their skincare from this brand is not the one for you. I just can't wait for them to work on their baseline to be Centella. How amazing that would be, okay? Because I guess it will just be a lot more benefiting for overall for all skin types, especially for sensitive one. And many a times a higher percentage, 15 and above, you really need professional guidance. But if you are starting off with skincare and you're not sure about whether it's going to suit you, a niacinamide, a 5% when it comes to a niacinamide is very efficient, you guys. I always feel that niacinamide 5% is a lot more calmer, a lot more gentler, and Minimalist has done a wonderful job out here with this 5% niacinamide. And because it was 5%, I think I saw a difference after 2 months, but it was a good difference. Definitely I could see it working. My skin was looking a lot more radiant, and that's what I'm just trying to tell you with the niacinamide. It's not necessarily it has to be 10 and above, okay? With the niacinamide, a 5 is also very good. You will see the difference on your skin. If it suits your skin, it is absolutely brilliant. So those are my top recommendations from Nykaa. Please let me know if part 2 would be of any interest to you, because I've got literally another 15-20 products sitting right in front of me that I purchased from Nykaa. So hope you find this helpful, and I shall see you when I see you, and until later, bye for now.